spooky. Okay, I want to play this. It's Call of Cthulhu Dark Corners of the Earth. It's spooky, and I want to play it because it's not 57 hours long. In fact, it's 11 or somewhere around there. I don't think this is directly tied to the recent Call of Cthulhu games, but I think both of them were released by Bethesda. This one was. There's a weird bit of mouse acceleration, and that's upsetting. But that doesn't matter. Everyone needs to hush. Is this what it's like to have schizophrenia? I don't know. I'm gonna click play, okay? Click. I'm a private investigator. At least I am now. This game has very few options, and I couldn't find the config file, so... Okay.
Now, at my end, I can fully see. My last case opened in me a new fear, a real fear. A fear of myself, of what I am, and of what I've always been. All that I was is now lost. Hope, purpose, pleasure, all meaningless. I now walk in the shadows between worlds, and it is there I have finally glimpsed upon what lives in the dark corners of the earth.
Hey, that's the name of the game. That's a title card moment.
You don't look okay there, buddy. Let's take a shower.
Always helps me when I've got a bit of the crazies.
I like the way you smile at me, baby.
What you doing there? Hopefully not anything that could get me canceled. Is he at the end of his rope? Yep. He unlocked that right quick. They must have all the same locks. Oh, hey, that's the thing that he just wrote. Or said. Yeah. He wrote the thing that he said. He sounded quite coherent in his mind. Maybe I wanted to read that. 6.5 years ago. So I guess this could just be called In the End You Die. That's quite a spacious cab you've got there. What are you driving? What are you smoking? Lucky Strikes. Those are my favourite. One of them anyway. Not that I've smoked ciggies in a long time. Massachusetts, eh? So, just from the pictures of this game, the screenshots, I'm thinking it's going to be something like
Robert,
Penumbra.
this better be good. What's the beef?
Well, with guns.
Sorry, Jack. We had to call. This fellow will only talk to you. Name's Victor Holt.
Don't know any Victor.
He's the leader of this weird cult that moved in here a few months back. Got about 20 followers.
Oh,
They've
that's
been
pretty
causing
good.
trouble all over town. Stealing, going through folks' trash, hanging around outside people's homes at all hours. No one ever presses charges, though. They're a screwy bunch. They've got the locals scared. So tonight, we were just passing, you know, doing the normal rounds, when we heard gunshots fired from their property.
Gunshots? Hang on there.
Indeed,
no one
Lucky
said anything
Strikes.
about gunshots. Who have we got out here?
Yeah, just me, Nichols, and a few new recruits.
Well, that's just great. Lead the way, Robert. I better check out this crazy gang of yours.
Okay, I'm probably going to end up messing with the settings. Whoa, gee whiz. You know it. Man, why you gotta have mouse acceleration? Am I gonna have to play this with a controller? Why can't I walk backwards? Oh, yuck! Shut up, I'm dealing with your screwy controls. S isn't backwards, X is. Hold on, let me see what look strafe is. Oh, yucky, yucky. You hold F and you move the mouse and it moves you in that direction. And all is right with the world, hunky-dory. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Hurry up, Jack.
Hey, I'm walking here. Video options. Do I want to drop the brightness? Nah, okay. What do we got? Thatty private. What do you call a lower ranking officer? Is it private? Okay.
It's taking him so long. Something must be wrong.
Evening, Jack. Glad you could join the freak show. How's it looking, Henry?
I don't like this one bit, Jack. Check the alley on the right. Victor Holt's over there in the shadows. He's waiting for you.
Can we trust him?
Nope, but we've got you covered. You better take it slowly, though. They're a bit twitchy.
Whoa! Sniper! Was that him? Oh! Oh, they've gone and vanished him! Man down. Many men down. Do I have a weapon? Pardon. No running right now.
That symbol's strange. Looks almost like a flaming eye. I should take a closer look.
This is not the time. Howdy, Cthulhu. Well, I'm taking a closer look.
Keep shooting!
Oh, howdy.
At last!
Ooh, that was real gurgly of you. It doesn't look like 9mm. I mean, 45 ACV or 38 special, not 9mm. Excuse me. I'm gonna bonk you on the head. Are those scars or tattoos? Both.
Don't shoot. I'm unarmed.
Ah. I've been expecting you, Mr. Wild.
Got him. Okay.
A key.
Can I have your weapon?
Damn, he recognized me.
You've picked up an inventory item. Open the interface to view this item and its description. Highlight the item.
And it sounded like he was going to get on the level with what's going on in this joint. He's dead. Looks
Okay.
like a bad case of lead poisoning.
Nah, that's a funny joke, mister. S. Okay, something's not right. It's lagging. I'm gonna stop the recording here. Oh, I don't think I can save. Well, the lag is inconsistent. Quite inconsistent. Okay, it's fine now. Epic! That's what I like. Is that barf? That's barf!
Poisoning by the looks of it.
Ah, drinking the Kool-Aid. What's with the very hazy? Should I not be in
Nothing
here?
of interest.
Ooh.
A diary. This will make interesting reading.
You picked up your first journal item. Select the book icon in the interface to study a journal. It may reveal vital clues. When the book icon is grayed out, there are no new entries to read. Is there a sanity meter? That's how it feels. Collation of general evidence, mythos, tomes, and manuscripts, the diary of Jack Walters. Evening. I guess I'm becoming a victim of my own success. After closing the last 5 cases so fast, the papers have been calling me a local hero. But I just had a run of lucky hunches, that's all. I'm just another cop doing his job. So there's a disturbance at a local residence. It's probably just a bunch of kids hopped up on moonshine. Why call a detective? Maybe the uniformed boys are sore at being out in this weather, and they want to share the joy with the local hero. It wouldn't be the first good-natured prank I've had to take since those newspaper reports. I don't know, though. Something doesn't feel right. It's more than just a regular bad feeling. We have been watching him now for 2 months. I can feel my anticipation growing as the day of contact draws near. Victor's not yet divulged his final plan for bringing Mr. Walters to us. That's me. All I know is that we must succeed. The sermon today was inspiring. Victor enlightened us with a story of the great race transcending the bounds of time to visit his dreams. That's a show, isn't it? The Great Race? He must be a fan. Yeah, a story of the great race transcending the bounds of time. He's got a time machine where he watches television. Amazing. Of the conscious things on this earth and in the ocean depths, we are but servants to a greater design. I can only hope that my faith during these last days will win me favor when our masters step through the gate. The old gods, that is. The experiments below have claimed one more of our order. Another volunteer is needed. Many are willing. We are truly blessed through our faithful service. Now that his coming grows so close. The preparations are complete. Victor's plan is in motion. He will arrive soon. Surely by now he must suspect his true nature, or at least question the nature of his gifts. He has come. Finally it begins. Speaking of me, okay, I need to not be in here. I'm going a bit bonkers. Yeah, there's a sanity system. So I've got a key with an S.
It won't
written
open.
on it.
It won't open.
It won't open. Good to know. Guys, what are you shooting at? There's no...
It's locked.
It's locked, okay. Click.
It's the wrong key.
It's the wrong key.
It's unlocked.
It said S, I guess that means study, but then again, there was no way of knowing that this meant study. Hey, that's me and the boys on the force. I like it when in games I can shut doors.
Nope, nothing of interest.
Says you. Maybe I was interested.
Another key. This should fit the door across the hall.
How would you know that? What? Oh, okay.
I don't understand. I mean, all of these photos. All of them.
Well,
There must
so
be
a
some kind of
camera
mistake.
was
Why
pointed
would
in
they
your
let me
direction,
here?
and someone
It must
pressed
be
the
an old
shutter
case.
button.
Something I've forgotten. Some screwball with a grudge, maybe. Think. I gotta think.
Think quietly, sir. You sound like a lunatic. This door? A rat! Lots of them, buddies! Hey there. Do you know Philip? Ooh, secrets. Fun! Need some plaster on that wall, it's getting a bit bare. Is this the chapel? Notes.
As I continue to translate the narcotic fragments, I become more and more eager to contact my Yithian masters. These beings truly are gods to us. Their intellect and knowledge surpasses ours in ways impossible to comprehend. I know now just how insignificant mankind is in the universe, a doomed and simple species thrown up as a side effect of an experiment by the elder things. It is a blessing that such flawed creatures as ourselves have such a short and limited future.
I read better. Hey, that's one of the Skeksis from Dark Crystal, but with funny crab claws and a scorpion tail. It's only polite to shut the doors once you've exited the room. I was on the other side, buddy. These doors are infused with some
unlocked.
eldritch power. Hello? A mirror. And I do believe I have a reflection. Is that a note? Hello? Thank you. What do we have here? General evidence. Boston Globe, podium sermon, okay. Enlightened or duped? Inside Boston's strangest church, Those of our readers who live near its headquarters in an ordinary-looking Boston residence will need no introduction to the Fellowship of Yith, or whatever the cult's name is. For those who have not encountered this mysterious semi-religious group before, a few words of explanation are necessary. Since our country's founding upon the basis of religious freedom, its shores have been found to many small religious groups outside the mainstream. No small number are headquartered in the states of New England, where the pilgrims themselves sought a new world free of religious persecution. But the question must be asked, at what point does religion become a cult, and its trusting adherents, not to mention its blameless neighbors, become victims? That is the question this journal poses in regard to the Fellowship of Yith.
How long is it? Bruh. I don't have time for a novel.
The drawer holds an ancient manuscript. The symbols on the front seem to be written in classical Greek.
Seemed like English to me, buddy.
There are definitely some strange sounds coming from this side of the room.
I don't really want to walk in on anything. Whoa. Wacky. I don't want to get trapped. That's nice. It's not often you see games in general with reflections, let alone older games, although...
Shit, that did not sound good.
Okay, hold on. I'm talking.
For nutcases, they seem quite literate.
Yeah, whatever. I'm gonna go have to put this guy out of his misery. Is this walking? Sneaking? Sneak walking? Whatever. Buddy, calm down. It can't possibly be that bad.
Well, that's just swell.
No, it's a stare. Wait, what? I don't even know what I'm saying. You alright, buddy? What are you trying to do? Guess he was trying to shore up the rafters. That was close. I need a hard hat. Bodies, eh? I gotta get out of breath real quick. Oh, hey, is that a book? It's a tile. Bodies. Roaches! Hello. Are they your friends? Looks like it. Calm down, detective. You've seen worse, I'm sure. A computer? I'm not familiar with this OS. Whoa. Are you alive? You want me to press the button? It's glowing.
Good God, what the hell is all this?
It's a guy with his fleshy bits splayed open. Stomach, lungs, what I'm assuming is a heart, the brain, intestines, and kidneys. My favorite. I like kidneys.
Shit.
Oh, am I in the way? My bad. Go ahead. Yeah, this is exactly a dark crystal. He's draining his essence. Oh, did I not need to press that button? There's a door here. My bad, buddy. Sleep well.
Feels like it's gonna collapse at any moment.
Well, judging by how it's collapsed in other places, you're probably right, Mr. Walters.
Ah, it's too hot to pick up.
Oh, I didn't want you to pick it up. I just wanted you to look at it with your peepers. Huh. So you're not going to say anything at all about this alien architecture, which you are so willingly walking into? Button?
It's a similar shape to the slot upstairs.
Okay, I have an idea. So I charged that crystal, and I'm going to yoink it, and I'm going to insert it into that thing. Excuse me, may I take this?
The crystal's still warm.
Yes, indeed. Thanks, buddy. See, he's helpful. His name is Robert, and he was a good fellow. One of morals and upstanding values in his
It
society.
looks like something's been removed from it.
No kidding.
It's a similar shape to...
Do I click it?
The slot upstairs.
Oh. I need to grab another. Oh no, that's a button terminal. Boink. Skexy! Where'd he go? They're a lot bigger than a Skexy. A lot more lurchy, too. Multiple. Okay, we're dead. I guess that's the end of the game. See ya.
It's been more than 6 years since I entered that strange house in Boston. But to me, it was just 5 months ago. Amnesia, the doctors called it. Probably brought on by acute mental stress. I remember investigating the far side of the library. There was screaming. According to the police report, they had searched the house for hours, only to find me later collapsed on the floor. When my eyes opened and I spoke, my colleagues recoiled in fear. There was something unnatural in my voice and
Now
a
that
blank gaze.
is a disgusting
They
ashtray.
committed me to Arkham Asylum, where I was diagnosed with severe schizophrenia. As it became clear that I presented no danger to either myself or others, I was released from the asylum's care. I have learned little of my activities in the 6 years that followed. The accounts I've been able to piece together show much of my time was spent in travel and study. I maintained a fanatical infatuation with the occult, delving deep into volumes concerning witch cults and dark legends, often in languages unfamiliar to my own. When I reawakened 5 months ago, exactly 6 years after entering that house in Boston, no trace was left of what had been a secondary personality. I was myself again, or at least what I believed myself to be. Return to normal life has been a painful process. In recent days, my dreams have been plagued by cosmic landscapes, and I've become fearful of my own reflection.
Who isn't, though?
I'm beginning to remember things from that day, more than 6 years past, that I've told no one else.
Yeah, you're a pretty good artist.
Jack Walters.
Hello, Mr. Walters. My name's Arthur Anderson. I need your help finding a missing person.
I don't take that kind of job.
Did you get my package?
Hold on.
Yucky. Dude, you just lit that up. Don't bum it out. Wasteful. Money.
What exactly do you want from me, Mr. Anderson?
It's one of my store managers, you see. Brian's his name. Ryan Burnham. Nice lad. He disappeared recently from the First National grocery store in Innsmouth.
Innsmouth? Never heard of it.
It's a small fishing town on the coast, not far from Arkham. I'd like to see you in person before you leave.
Hold on there a minute. I didn't agree to take this what the hell? I'll be here all day anyway.
A railway ticket, a key, and a wad of dollar bills. Oh, and a newspaper clipping. February 6th, 1922. Night. I have a new client, Mr. Arthur Anderson, the regional manager of the First National grocery store chain. It appears that the First National grocery store in Innsmouth was recently burglarized, and its manager, one Brian Burnham, is missing. From what I've been able to gather, Burnham is something of a young rogue. A friend of the family, Mr. Anderson, gave him the job as a favor. Burnham is looking like the prime suspect for the robbery. But there are a few things that don't add up. Not to Anderson, and not to me. For instance, why would Burnham force an entry into the store when he had a full set of keys, free access to the cash register, and the combination to the back office safe? To misdirect any investigation? If that was his plan, why did he disappear? Following my conversation with Mr. Anderson, I found out what I could about the ancient town of Innsmouth. For generations, the crumbling seaport and its people have been shunned by neighboring communities. Outsiders are unwelcome there, and there are superstitious tales of a strange element in the town's oldest families. They are of mixed blood, so the stories go. Oh, they are of mixed blood, so the stories go. Whatever that's supposed to mean. The usual hick-town prejudice, no doubt. After making a brief visit to Innsmouth, my client came away distrustful of the local authorities. He isn't buying their line that Burnham robbed the place, and wants to know what happened to him. Only one bus goes to Innsmouth, and tomorrow afternoon I'll be on it. It feels good to have a purpose after 5 months trying to break through my amnesia. I also feel a little apprehensive. Maybe it's the wild stories about the town, or maybe it's just because I haven't had a case in so long. There was a bus ticket, not a train ticket. I do not expect the reader to believe what I'm about to relate. Anything mine, just I must reject. Rude. Animal Crossing.
How far to the stop?
It's almost there. I'll drop you at the town square of Innsmouth.
Why lock the gates?
Keeps out wanderers looking for work. We don't want those folks like that interfering with our affairs.
Is the bus from Arkham always this empty?
Aye, and we prefers it that way. Not many come to Innsmouth.
But what about trade? Surely the port needs business.
Innsmouth has the means to look after her own.
I wonder if they've got a McDonald's. After such a long trip, I'm a wee bit peckish. Strange. That statue's not got a head.
This is it, stranger. End of the line.
Quarter for your troubles, good sir. Friendly fellow. Not something I'd expect in a town like this. Look at the skyline. Smell the fresh air. A welcome respite from my stuffy office. Ooh, save points. Awesome. That's nice. I think I've seen that symbol before. But anything that I remember is coming back in pieces. Glimpses of my past. I don't entirely remember what happened 6 years ago. But I'm here to find out. You don't look so good, buddy. Can I have a room?
Evening.
Aye.
The name's Jack Walters. I'm just visiting.
You don't say, sir. Gilman. Charlie Gilman. I run this here hotel of an evening.
You got any rooms?
I'd not rightly know that for sure. All habits cleaning rooms at present. Them's from out of town can leave a horrid mess.
Talking to this fellow's getting me nowhere, and he's more than a touch creepy. If I need a room and I'm desperate, then I'll come back.
Okay. I guess this just ain't the place for me. Time to take a walk around the town.
It won't budge.
Snooping around where they ain't wanted.
Well, maybe I should just take my quarterback from you. This guy's name is probably Shirley. Hello, Shirley.
Excuse me, Constable. Jack Walters.
Robes.
I was wrong.
Alien robes. What you want?
Could you help out a stranger to this fine port?
Are you being funny?
No, not at all. I'm after directions to the First National. I hear they have a store in town.
Innsmouth don't take too kindly to them from out of town. Get lost, stranger.
Alright, Shirley. No need to be burly. Surly.
Chit-chat to him's gonna get me no place fast.
Alright, Shirley. No need to be surly. Excuse me?
You can't come down there.
Okay, I won't.
The police clearly don't want me snooping around. I need to be more careful.
Seriously, when I press shift, it makes me walk, then it puts on this. Never mind, buddy. Go about your business. I'm gonna have a bit of trouble when it comes to the pew-pewing section of this game because the mouse is kind of jank maximum. Recent Cove, haulage. What do we have here? Okay, nothing to see. For being... Excuse me, ma'am. Pardon me, may I ask you a question? You don't look like the average dweller of Innsmouth.
Evening. The name's Jack Walters. It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss...
Miss will do for now. Welcome to Innsmouth, Mr. Walters.
Thanks, I think.
Take my advice. Do what you must and then leave. Tonight. This port does not cater well to visitors.
While I appreciate your concern, miss, I can handle lousy hospitality.
Very well, Mr. Walters.
Good evening to
It
you,
won't
then.
budge. This doll seems more open than some folks around these parts, but she isn't going to talk to me right now.
And what makes you assume that she'll talk to you later? Is it your winning personality? Ma'am, are you floating? Nope. Okay. Enjoy whatever it is you're doing. This looks like a railway, but then again...
The station appears to be closed.
It's a station. Okay. So for being such a hardened detective, as I assume Walters is, he doesn't seem to be able to handle things of a darker nature very well. Shaken quite easily. Just at the quickest of glimpses at evildoing. Just a fellow having a
with a good
nightly
windpipe
jaunt.
in the towel and scowling smile. Ah, my boys, these are the joys.
I think you need to check out our doctor.
Who love a life in the tempest strife, in the home of the mountain wave. When the driving rain of the hurricane puts the lights of the lighthouse out, and the growling thunder sounds his gong, and the whirlwinds battle out.
It won't budge.
Do you think that's the valiant shrink? No.
This guy's got a watering can for a winner.
And we love him. Who's that there? Oh, can you spare a few pennies, young mister? I can give you something for your generosity.
Who are you?
Zadok, that be my name. Though too few years it now. Zadok Allen.
Do you know a Brian Burnham?
Just a young'un. Worked over the store. Who's gone? Killed, I reckon.
Killed? What makes you think that?
Them's from out of town running a store. Taking business from the Order of Dagon. They'd not accept that.
What else can you tell me about this port?
Just gonna gloss over that.
Just bring old Zadok a bottle of something nice, and old Zadok will fill your ears.
With what? Knowledge? I hope
Nothing of
you're
interest.
just talking about knowledge, buddy.
It won't open.
Where am I supposed to get a bottle of whiskey at this time?
The old drunkard knows something. I don't think it would take much to get his tongue wagging.
The bar is closed at this time, but maybe there's a front way. Then again, I could be wrong. The people of the port seem unfriendly. In a stupor almost. A daze. Their skin pale. Acrid almost.
It won't open.
There's a dark fog that hangs over the town. The lights are on, so I'm not too worried.
Hello again.
Mr. Walters.
Look, miss, I only want a conversation. There's no harm in that, right?
There's plenty of harm. It's not wise to be seen gossiping with outsiders.
How about playing dumb for a few minutes?
No.
Okay. See you later, miss. I need to find a bottle of brandy, give it to the man, and he'll give me a... What a lovely little ditty I just concocted. One that I will not be finishing. Ah, here's First National, but it's all guarded. Can I sneak? Sneaky beaky. Gonna sneak on in, and I'm gonna yoink a bottle of brandy. Be cautious when sneaking past enemies. To avoid detection, keep in cover wherever possible. Stick to the shadows, move slowly, and keep as low as possible. Not now. I'm going to save first, and then we'll go skulking about. Awesome. Okie dokie, it is time to do some good old-fashioned sneaking.
Fog's thick tonight.
Pad footing. Is that a racist term from back in the day? Who knows? So, when leaning, I can't strafe, which I'm guessing is what the look strafe is for. I'm gonna sit here until he passes, I think. I can lean into the barrels. Epic. I'm assuming this part of his route, his patrol, is shorter than the others, unless he just left. Did he leave? Saving! Wonderful. Making some progress. Red means scary, y'all. I learned that from Mr. Wolf, if you know him.
Nothing of interest here.
Why'd the music stop? Where am I?
The door's bolted shut. The door's bolted shut.
Back it down. What am I doing here?
The window's smashed. I can see what looks like an old dark room.
That's where they developed photographs.
It won't budge.
I told you already. Stop your snooping around.
Okay. I will. Just kidding.
Damn. I need to be more careful.
I'm gonna go right back in on the tail of your coat. You'll never suspect me. You're too much of a buffoon. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is some of this. I'm gonna see if I can move up here. Oh. That was a close one. I should be... What was that? What was that sound? I didn't like it very much. Can I enter? Please let me enter.
It's unlocked.
Thank you. Oh, I had the key for it. Of course it's unlocked. Objects that can be pushed will have left scratch marks on the floor. Will have left. Okay. You won't be able to move the object if the door it passes next to it is open. To push an object, simply move against it in the direction of the scratch marks. Okay. Just a wee bit of barricading. Come on. Are we there yet? Perfect, I'd say.
Assorted paperwork, but nothing of any real interest.
Anybody home? Good. Watch out for medical boxes. They contain all the treatments needed to patch you up. You can apply treatment through either the interface or the quick heal. Can't pick it up from that far away. Okay.
The till's empty.
Yeah, I mean, it was robbed. Thank you. I don't want to go out there. That's the front. So therefore, I will go this way, which is the back.
It won't budge.
Okay, just checking. It looked like that was a side office area.
Looks like the door was forced open, and there's scratch marks on the wood.
Can I push it open?
These scratch marks look like they were made by some kind of animal. Strange.
So can I not push it open? Okay, you just had to yammer on a bit.
There's a bottle of bootleg rum and a wooden handle.
Nice.
A typewriter. Invoices and receipts. Nothing of interest.
Okay. That looks like me. Anything else here? Doesn't seem like it. Oh heck. Oh heck.
The glass has been broken, and there's scratch marks on the wood. It won't open.
What am I supposed to do? I need to escape! I need to escape! Oh! I'm hiding! Hi.
What are they doing snooping around here? Get out!
Gladly.
What have you got there? Trying to take evidence from the scene?
Dang it!
Hand them over!
Dang it! So I need to go in, jimmy the stuff, get out. A little bit of heavy breathing to make the night come alive.
I like hiding. Hiding is scary.
Huh. What a buffoon. Okay. Nice of him to put everything back in place. Just gonna push it halfway in front of the door. Gonna...
There's a bottle of bootleg
You
rum
like
and a
this
wooden
stuff?
handle.
Bruh! Bruh! Hold on.
It won't open.
Is there a place I can hide without him getting suspicious?
It won't open.
Aha!
It looks like I need some
Yes,
sort of...
yes. I have the thing. Use it.
Come on! Move! Move your skinny butt!
I mean, you could have taken the ladder, but okay. I guess that was quicker and you're in a hurry. I think...
Whoever's down there, you can rock.
Yep, that's what I assumed. Hopefully I didn't break my bottle of liquor. Rum, as it were. Am I hurt? Does not seem so.
Ooh, I can push the thingy.
Is there anything up here? Whatever would I push this for? Can I jump it? Nope. Ah, Ah. Ah. I see. Any secrets? None. A book. What book did I pick up? Arkham Advertiser? The Diary of Brian Burnham. Well, I agree with the locals on one thing. I shouldn't be stuck in this miserable excuse for a town. I can see why nobody comes here, that's for sure. Another slow day at the store. At first I thought people were staying away because First National isn't local, but I haven't seen anyone go into any of the other stores either. Come to that, I haven't seen the other stores open for business. This place is deader than dead. Still, it will not be long before I'm out of here. Before we're both out of here. She's the one good thing about Innsmouth. We'll bust open Old Man Waite's safe, take a car, and then it's New York City. Bright lights, nightlife, everything. I'll show her all of it. Huh,
it looks like a diary. It's gotta have some clues.
Yeah, and I read it. I didn't know Brian Burnham was Scottish. What do you know? Excuse me.
I can feel the air through holes in the brickwork here.
As can I,
Assorted foodstuffs. Nothing useful.
Nothing
of interest.
I swear I'm good at puzzles. Just had to push it all the way over. Epic. A Skellyman's. Jump. Crouch. Quite a few skellings. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many skellies are in my store? I know exactly where I am.
Old photos of Innsmouth. Most of them have faded beyond recognition.
You wouldn't be able to recognize them anyway. You're not from around here?
Nope, nothing important here.
The plaster is peeling from the walls. Where am I? Oh, I know where I am. Okay. Is that a bullet? Watch out for ammo pickups. Ammo will always carry out across to the next chapter, but the quantity you can carry for each weapon is capped. The interface shows the total rounds you are carrying, including those in the gun. I didn't know I had a gun, but okay.
Nope, nothing of interest.
Looked like a good old-fashioned 1911 magazine right there. Although,
it won't
considering I'm a detective, I would much rather have a 38 special. A snub nose, to be exact. Some doors you encounter will be bolted on one side. Action the bolt to unlock or lock the door. Door bolts can become useful. Okay, cool. I wonder if this was not.
Holy shit!
Indeed, not epic. Not epic. Pardon me, ma'am?
From the stench in here, this noose broad must have kicked it a few months back.
Have a bit more decorum, detective. A woman's dead. Not a piñata. Okay, I didn't need to open that door. I'm wondering if Penumbra took inspiration from this game.
The door's bolted shut.
Because this is quite similar to it.
Hello, Jack.
Do I know you?
Lucas Mackey. Sorry to startle you. Innsmouth doesn't get a lot of visitors. New names spread fast. What are you doing in town, Jack? Hear about the missing Burnham boy?
Indeed.
Not bad. I'm a private detective. My client's a friend of the Burnhams.
Seen the latest press from Arkham? Your boy's been quite busy.
What about you, Mackie? You're obviously not a local. What's your business in town?
True enough, Jack. Nothing too exciting, I'm sorry to say. I'm a government factory inspector.
Is that so?
They posted me in this rotten hole to check over the old Marsh refinery. Speaking of which, I've got an appointment with the manager, Jacob Marsh.
Okay. Maybe I'll catch you later.
But hopefully not.
That's the first friendly face I've seen in this damn town. but I've been in this business long enough to know he's hiding something.
Well, I guess the term friendly is subjective. Can I just skedaddle? Do I have to critically crouch? Ah! 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 There's a monster in the belfries.
You better keep your trap shut.
I won't tell him anything.
That guy was gonna tell me everything. Someone up there? Pardon. Tell me stuff.
I'm looking for Brian Burnham.
Sorry, stranger. I can't help you.
Who's whispering? I don't like it. Alright. So, the Burnham diary was talking about a woman. There was only one woman in this entire town. And I know where she is. But firstly, I'm gonna give this old man a bottle of booze. Excuse me, sir.
If you pardon my asking, have you lived here in this port all your life?
Less 37 years in old lady Warren's house. Before that, over by fishing cannery. Cannery.
Old Lady Warren's house?
Go and fetch me a bottle of something to wet old Zadok's whistle, and I'll tell you all.
Well, I've got something. Tell me what you know, old man. I could use some of that right now.
You're kind, young feller. Here'll be a little something of gratitude that may help you in your search.
Is that a key?
Now you be calling me crazy. Like them that's there rumoring and anchoring in Ipswich. But old Zadok's seen all manner of wicked things since before you was born. Old Captain Obed where it all began. Telling desperate folks they'd order get better gods. Them's that would answer their prayers.
Didn't the Christian folk of Innsmouth object to such blasphemy?
Aye, they did. It were around 46 that many folks in town were done with Obed and his ways. And all that wild preaching and too many missing, you see. A party of good folk followed Captain Obed's crowd out to the reef. Shots were fired. Next day, Obed and 30 of his followers were in jail. And for weeks all were quiet. Till that artful night of 46. Them's out outside reckoned out it being a riot. But I'd seen them. Swarms of them.
Look, old man, I don't have time to listen to these fishing tales.
Oh, was a massacre. The jail thrown open. Mounds of the dead and the dying. Shooting, screaming and shouting all across the town square. Come morning, the mess was cleaned up. Old Obed and his family takes charge, they did. Folks were told to keep shy of strangers if we were knowing what was good for us.
Zadok, who did all this? Who did all...
Except the old captain was now deeper in debt to his heathen gods. They were hankering for more than just sacrificing. Obed told folks they had to take the oaths of Dagon.
What the hell are these oaths?
You just asked old Wes about oaths of Dagon. Aye, he'd take the third oath. Just head over to his hole in the Dock Street. Then you'll see. For definite.
He's given me a key to the town poorhouse. It could come in handy.
What's a poorhouse? Is it a house for the poor?
It won't budge.
Guessing that's not it.
It won't budge.
Okay. Yeah, it won't budge means it can't be unlocked because it isn't locked. It just won't budge. Hello, miss.
Mr. Walters, I must speak with you.
I assumed
It's
as much.
Jack. And just hold on there a minute, sweetheart. Are you gonna even tell me your name?
My name's Rebecca Lawrence, and unless you want to join Innsmouth's long list of missing, I'd urge you to follow me.
Okay.
Missing, huh? Like Burnham?
Of that, I'm not sure. You'd be better off asking the Billingham's daughter, Ruth. She was dating Brian.
Okay.
What? Who's Ruth?
Quickly, we don't have much time. You've got to follow me.
Sure thing.
Jack, Innsmouth is a strange place. There are things that have no business being here. Foul, reeking things.
Strange. Trust me. I'm good with strange.
You're really not.
That remains to be seen, but I can help you. My father discovered this strange sign while studying an old manuscript. It seems to ward off the more unusual elements in Innsmouth. Whenever you find one, you can use it to find a moment of sanctuary. Now, I must leave before we're seen together.
Odd.
I've seen that eye-like symbol somewhere before, but never surrounded by a star.
It's called a pentacle, buddy. Ah. It's also a save point. I think. And there... So ends the first glimpse into Jack Walter's adventure as he delves into the occult. Anyway, yeah, this game is pretty neat so far. I am liking... I'm not a fan of film grain usually, but it fits. It fits here. Either there's film grain or just the resolution is kind of whack from far away. But either way, it's an old game and it's quaint. It's got spirit, it's got charm. I'm gonna keep playing it. Next time. Fairly well.